It is so Mad Science Monday, and joining me today, Professor Mad, Professor Miles. Guys, we're learning about forces of flight. Up and away.
Forces of flight. Now here's the thing. If you want to know how to fly, think about this. Did you know that a bumblebee logically should not be able to fly? It's too big.
What?
The weight's in the wrong place. The wings are too small. And yet it still can fly. Now think about this. Break science. So think about this. You got an airplane right there. How does something as heavy as a real airplane fly? I mean, imagine this. You load like so many people into it and you can still fly through the air. How does that work?
I have absolutely no idea.
Okay, well, I can tell you. There are four principles or four forces of flight that work together. Okay, I've got a balloon. Hang on. I've got a balloon right here. There, shameless marketing. I want you to take this balloon and I want you to hold it up in the air.
And display gravity?
Exactly, gravity, first force of flight. Hold it up in the air. Now, let it go. And not only did the balloon fall, but your hat fell as well. So that just proves that gravity works. Now, what in the world does gravity have to do with flight? Because gravity brings us down.
Yeah, actually, how does that help fly?
Hold that. I'll tell you. No, actually, let me hold that, and you hold that over there.
Yes.
Okay, this is what I want you to do. Just kind of blow on that ribbon up underneath it. See what happens. You can see it moves a little bit, and it bounced up there. Okay, now, here's another thing. Blow across the top of it. See what happens.
Wait.
A little bit more. You can see as you blew across the top, that ribbon tried to come here. Let me try it. Here, hold the balloon.
Okay.
See?
How does blowing down?
How does blowing across the top make it go up? Well, it's a real simple explanation. It's something called lift. As the air goes across the top of that ribbon, it creates a low pressure system, and it creates almost like a vacuum or a lift that picks it up from the top. So gravity holds us down, lift picks it up. Without gravity, the lift would just keep picking us up and never stop. Okay, but there's two more. And you notice I went like this and like this to show gravity and lift. So there's two more things to think about. Here, I've got a rocket balloon. Okay.
Ooh.
Now, if I held my hands down, show gravity again with your hands. Here, yeah, like this. Show the people at home gravity. Okay.
Gravity.
Now show lift.
Lift.
Okay. Now the next one is thrust. How do you think thrust would look if you were to show them at home with your hands?
Pushing forward?
Pushing forward, exactly. So that would be thrust. And now I'm pumping up this balloon, and it's squeaky. Sorry about that.
I hate that noise so much.
Oh, you hate that noise? If you hate that noise, listen to this. Okay. Now hold the balloon. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Thrust, pushing forward. Take a step back, kind of push it, aim it right at the camera, and let's see what happens.
Ready. Aim. Fire!
Oh, and there it goes, and it hit the back wall. And it keeps going. Ha! Wow. It's going way over there. Over the way to the other side of the lab. Okay, so this is what happens. Air going out the back, thrust the balloon forward. Okay, but there's one more principle of flight. So we've got gravity, we've got lift, we've got thrust.
Wait, gravity and lift are the opposite.
Right.
So the next thing has to be the opposite of thrust.
Exactly.
Which would be drag.
Drag. So something going forward, right?
Yes.
Will have something holding it back. Here, take this piece of paper.
Yes.
And just wad it up in a ball. Okay. Now I've got another piece of paper, and you see I got it from the same stack. So this piece of paper and that piece of paper is basically the same size and shape, or it was, so you wad it up in the ball. Now this is what we're going to do. We're going to hold it like this. You hold yours up. If we let them go at the same time, will they hit the ground at the same time?
I mean, I feel like this one has less, thrust. Lift.
Yeah, it has less surface space. So it will displace the air in a different way. Let's try it, okay? 1, 2, 3. And you see, that one went straight down, and this one kind of went like this. And the reason is because the air was catching it and holding it up as it's pushing it. It provided a drag to not let it go down so fast. So using those four principles, working together, the airplane can stay in the air. Things can actually stay in the air. So gravity, lift, thrust, and drag. Those are the four principles of flight. That's what we've got for you today. Come back on Friday for Mad Science Mondays, the Friday edition, where we're going to apply that to airplanes and even build something with them.